We all have a checklist for our health, especially as we get older. We watch our blood pressure. We keep an eye on cholesterol. We know the big, obvious risks. But what if the most comprehensive plan for our future health isn't about avoiding danger, but about understanding connections, about seeing the human body as the incredible interconnected system it is? For years, we've treated our health in compartments: the heart over here, the brain over there, and dental health somewhere else entirely. Today, we're going to break down those walls. In this detailed guide, we will explore 4 profound connections between your daily life and your long-term brain health connections that are often overlooked in a standard checkup. We won't use scare tactics, we'll use science. We'll explore real-world scenarios, debunk common myths, and provide you with the knowledge to have more empowered conversations with your healthcare providers. This is your guide to integrated health. Segment 1: Atrial Fibrillation. Let's begin with a story. Consider Robert, a 68-year-old retired teacher. He's been feeling more tired than usual, occasionally getting a bit breathless after climbing the stairs. He chalks it up to just getting older. What he doesn't know is that his heart has developed a subtle, erratic rhythmic condition known as atrial fibrillation, or AFib. So, what is happening inside Robert's body? Your heart has a natural pacemaker, the SA node, which sends out a steady electrical signal telling your heart to beat in a strong, regular rhythm. Think of it as a perfectly timed orchestra. In AFib, that orchestra is replaced by chaotic noise. The heart's upper chambers, the atria, quiver instead of contracting effectively. This creates a serious plumbing problem. Because the atria are just fluttering, blood doesn't get pushed out efficiently. It can pool in a small pouch called the left atrial appendage. When blood stands still, it's prone to clotting. If a tiny piece of that clot breaks free, it can travel directly to the brain, causing a major stroke. This is why AFib increases stroke risk by nearly 500%. Now, let's debunk a myth that you would always feel a fib as a racing heart. While some people do, many, like Robert, experience only vague symptoms like fatigue. For others, it's completely asymptomatic. It's a silent condition. This is why proactive screening is so important. A simple EKG at your doctor's office can detect AFib if it's happening at that moment. If it's intermittent, your doctor might suggest a Holter monitor, a small, wearable device you keep on for a day or two to catch the erratic rhythm in action. The key takeaway is this: unexplained fatigue or shortness of breath isn't just a sign of aging, it's a reason to start a conversation with your doctor about your heart health. With today's treatments, managing AFib is incredibly effective at preventing clots and protecting your brain. Segment 2: the oral systemic link. Next, let's meet Susan, 65, who is meticulous about her health. She never misses a checkup and brushes her teeth twice a day. But flossing, she admits she often lets that slide. She believes that as long as her teeth don't hurt and her gums don't bleed, everything is fine. This is one of the most common and dangerous myths in health. The real story is happening below the gum line. Your mouth is home to a complex ecosystem of bacteria. When certain types get out of control, they can cause a chronic, low-grade infection in your gums called periodontitis. Think of this infection as a smoldering fire. It may not cause a 5-alarm blaze of pain, but it constantly produces smoke in the form of inflammatory molecules that get into your bloodstream. Doctors can even measure this systemic inflammation by testing for things like C-reactive protein or CRP. This constant stream of inflammation damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels throughout your entire body. It's like pouring sandpaper into your arteries. This damage makes it easier for cholesterol and plaque to build up, narrowing the vessels that lead to your brain and increasing your stroke risk. So, how do we fight this fire? This is where your dental team becomes part of your cardiovascular health team. Professional cleanings remove hardened plaque that you can't get at home. And daily flossing or using a water flosser isn't just about preventing cavities, it's about disrupting the bacterial colonies that cause this dangerous body-wide inflammation. Your mouth is the gateway to your body, and protecting it is a critical part of protecting your brain. Segment 3, Obstructive Sleep Apnea. Our third story is about David, a 70-year-old whose wife has been telling him for years that his snoring is shaking the walls. He laughs it off. He thinks it's just noise. And besides, he believes sleep apnea is a condition for severely overweight men. He's wrong on both counts. Obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, is a mechanical problem. During sleep, the airway collapses, cutting off oxygen. This can happen hundreds of times a night. Each time it happens, your brain sends a panic signal, flooding your body with stress hormones like adrenaline to force you to gasp for air. This nightly cycle is incredibly violent for your cardiovascular system. It causes massive spikes in blood pressure and puts immense strain on your heart. Over years, this leads to chronic daytime high blood pressure and directly increases your risk for both AFib and stroke. And the myth that it only affects certain people? While weight is a risk factor, many people have OSA due to their unique anatomy, their jaw structure, tongue size, or airway shape. The telltale signs are often mistaken for aging. Waking up with a headache, having a very dry mouth, or feeling exhausted during the day no matter how long you were in bed. The path to diagnosis is a sleep study, which measures your oxygen levels and breathing patterns. And the solution, most often a CPAP machine, is life-changing. It provides a steady stream of air to keep the airway open. Users report not only feeling more energetic and focused, but they are taking a powerful, direct step to protect their heart and brain from this unseen nightly stress. Segment 4, the biology of connection. Finally, let's talk about Margaret, 72. Since her husband passed away 2 years ago, her world has become smaller. Her kids are busy, and she finds it harder to get out. She feels lonely, but she sees it as an emotional issue, something to be endured, not a physical health risk. Science tells us otherwise. Loneliness isn't just a feeling, it's a biological state of chronic stress. When you are socially isolated, your body can produce higher levels of the stress hormone, cortisol. Over the long term, cortisol can impair the function of your blood vessels, increase inflammation, and raise blood pressure. Beyond the direct biology, there are practical risks. People who are isolated are less likely to adhere to their medication schedules. They have no one to notice the subtle early warning signs of a stroke, the slight facial droop, the slurred word. In a health crisis where every minute counts, having a friend or family member to call for help is a critical factor in survival and recovery. Empowering yourself against this risk means actively scheduling social connection just like you would a doctor's appointment. This could be joining a book club, volunteering, taking a class at a local community college, or setting up a recurring weekly video call with family. Building and maintaining your social network is one of the most powerful health strategies you can adopt. Conclusion, your integrated prevention plan. As we've seen, these 4 factors, atrial fibrillation, gum disease, Sleep apnea and loneliness are not separate issues, they are deeply interconnected. Sleep apnea can worsen AFib. Loneliness can lead to the neglect of dental care. Protecting your health requires an integrated plan. It means seeing your dentist as vital to your heart health. It means talking to your doctor about both your sleep quality and your social life. It means assembling a personal health team, your doctor, your dentist, your specialist, and your social support system all working together. Start a new conversation about your health today, armed with this deeper knowledge. Look beyond the checklist and start seeing the connections.